Can you throw up the set?
boxes. Welcome to Put This in Your Hole podcast, week number 3. I'm DJ Left Eye Len, joined by Dumpster Fire Dad, DFD, and Pittsburgh Steely.
Shit.
Hope everybody's doing well and living the American dream out there, staying warm in this frigid weather. I know my pipes were frozen. We were just talking about it.
Can we cut? Can we cut the first? I don't want my name out there, man. You know, just in case. You know. Sorry. Can we redo the intro?
Can't go by his government name.
Yeah. Shit. You know, my identity revealed. You know.
Well, I mean, it's live, so you're gonna have to live with that.
Well, if we throw it up on YouTube, can you chop out that?
Yeah, we'll chop that.
All right.
We'll redo it now.
Okay, let's redo it officially.
To Put This in Your Hole, week 3 podcast. I'm joined by DFD, Dumpster Fire Dad, and Pittsburgh Steely. We were just discussing. Hopefully, everybody's staying warm. It is frigid temperatures out here with us. DFD is in Tennessee. He said it's like 4 degrees there. We were in the negatives this morning. My pipes froze. They are unthawed now, luckily. Garrett was working in the cold today.
Mill workers don't get any breaks. It's either hot or freezing.
Damn.
Listen, can we talk about how DFD looks like he's trying to extend my car warranty right now? you got that call center headset, and I love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to dust off my mic.
Like you're about to coach on the sideline or something.
Yeah, get him a playbook.
Yeah, I need to get my mic
You're
set up.
the guy
I need to
at the
order
games
a boom
that has
arm
the Waffle House menu.
Yes. Just hold one up over your mouth whenever you talk.
That would be me. It's stuffed in the front of your pants. He just has a headset on.
It's perfect. Yeah, we'll have to get you a Waffle House menu, so whenever you're going to speak, you can hold it up.
Just hold it up over my face.
Look like you're making some play calls.
I'm down.
It's really just a number 2 with fucking pancakes.
Number 2 with pancakes. Speaking of fighting in awkward areas, people were fighting at Costco this week over Pokemon cards being released. I guess there's a sought-after Umbreon card, which is a evolution of Eevee, that is currently going for $1,500 if you pull it raw. Obviously, with PSA, you have to wait a little while to get a card back graded. So there's no graded card.
If you said that way, you get like a PSA 9 or a 10, it's going to be $2,000 or more.
More, probably triple the price.
I was just scrolling like 20 minutes ago, and dude got the evolution under that. I forget what the fuck it's called because I don't do Pokemon, but
yeah,
it was like worth $500 out of the pack.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. I mean, literally, there was TikTok videos and Facebook videos and Twitter videos of people like as soon as the door opened at Costco, people just booking it.
They're not grabbing a box; they're grabbing like a case.
Yeah,
and then
they're grabbing as many as they
jumping on them to grab 2 boxes out of that case.
And that person's getting pissed.
Like, it's a fucking Pokemon card.
People want the easiest way to make money that they can make. And that's probably what it is Pokemon cards right now.
Unless you get sheer luck, you're going to put as much into it as you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, that's like dabbling in the sports
There's a reason that thing's worth $2,000 because that's the estimated cost it's going to take you to get it.
Yeah.
Like those are your odds.
A lot of people don't think of it that way. I mean, it's kind of like playing the lottery. Like you go out, you spend
it's like
$3.
It's any kind of gambling.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to gamble. It's kind of funny. Scalpers stole them all. Pokemon Company said they're going to reprint a whole new release.
Well,
I did see that.
Got to collect them all too.
Yeah. See, like I see something about that, but at the same time, when they do a re-release, what's stopping the scalpers from going out and getting the re-release of it? and holding
And that'll be
those.
the second edition, so it won't be worth as much.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't think they do first edition anymore. Like originally,
there will be some kind of serial number or something to set them apart.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because I guess like in sports cards, you have 1 of 1s and like certain numbered cards, and I know like obviously the first edition Charizard from the original packs when we were kids is like one of the most sought after Pokemon cards in the world. I mean,
you ever see
Logan
like
Paul
the
around his neck and a crazy amount of money?
Yeah, you ever see the skateboards that they rip open?
No.
So they have skateboard decks that come, and it's like they come in a foil packaging and then they're wrapped in like a tissue paper. And you either, I've only ever seen silver and gold for the colors, but you get like I watched this dude. He pulled like 4 silver Charizards in a row, and he's like, "Oh man, I got silver." And then he sees it's a Charizard. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I at least got my money back."
So they're different prices based on what you pull skateboard wise. No, they're
It's all. I mean, they're different. Yeah, different values, but like it's one price to get whatever
buy
deck.
one, and it's just a random draw.
I'll have to. It'll pop up in my TikTok just because we talked about it right now. So I'll send it to you later.
Like last week when we were talking about Franz Ferdinand, and
we talked about like 6 different things, and it all within 15 minutes popped up in my fucking TikTok. I was sending.
Wow. Damn, that's wild, bro.
I haven't looked up fucking Franz Ferdinand since 2005, and all of a sudden they're on my TikTok feed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chinese Communist Party, for listening to us. Thank you.
Yeah. No wonder you motherfuckers got banned for 16 hours.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We'll get to that in a minute. But speaking of cards and rare pulls, a 11-year-old kid pulled the Paul Skeens card, 1 of 1 MLB debut patch out in California. So
why is it always California? They get all the Powerballs. They get the Skeens card.
They had
to get the. Hopefully,
they get all the wildfires.
Well,
what the fuck?
Yeah, all the wildfires. We don't get any of those.
Which I mean, I guess luckily, I mean, sucks for Topps, I guess, because they're now that Skeens card's pulled. I'm sure the value of cards is going to go down with like people buying them, reselling them. The people trying to get them off the Topps is going to go down. But could you imagine if that box was somewhere in LA in one of the wildfires? And nobody would ever pull that card.
It
was fucking close to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that would be some crazy ass shit. Like that card would have never been pulled.
I hope that kid sells it for actually I hope that kid sends it away to get graded and just holds on to it for 10 years.
It'd be smart to do it, but like, at the same time,
like don't sell it for 250,000 or whatever the fucking bullshit offer the Pirates had.
I think the Pirate offers what 30 years behind
you
home
get 30 years of home plate club to watch them go fucking 60 and fucking 100 and fucking 2.
Yeah. And I mean, well, he's 11, so he's not really that into Livy Dune right now. Can't really go enjoy the suite
and he lives in
watch
California.
Livy Dune instead of So I mean, he's either going to sell it for, I think the offer I seen, like the highest offer was like $500,000, and I mean he's 11. That's what I mean. So
you send that thing away and it gets a PSA 9 or 10.
You're tripling the price.
Yeah, and just put it away, put it in a safe box for the next 10 years. Skeens isn't going to fall apart. The only way his career ends early is if he gets injured.
Tommy John. Yeah, but I mean that's what you're going to gamble on. I mean, if you think about it, if you hold it for 10 years, so he has 3 Tommy John surgeries in those 10 years, he's not going to be what he is. That card's not going to be worth anywhere near. I mean, look at
it would still be worth it because it'd be like the potential was still there. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this guy's life was ruined over Tommy John. Like the card would still be valuable.
I don't think.
Now, if he just went out and fucking sucked, it'd be like the Mac Jones cards or whatever from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Like one of Blackhawks' own, Brendan McKay, has had a lot of baseball injuries and hasn't really made a impact on the league. But like his cards obviously have dropped in value since he's been hurt so much and hasn't been able to play. So I wouldn't want to. I mean, we've seen what Paul Skeens had. I mean, we've seen what McKay had too, but it's a gamble. You either hold and sell for less if something happens, or you cash out now. And I mean, he's 11, but do you think he's going to hold it? Do you think he's going to say, "Oh, I know damn well he ain't going to go with the Pirates offer because he lives in LA," unless he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get all this money.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go with the Pirates offer if I lived across the fucking street.
Yeah, that is true.
He would have to make me part owner.
Oh, fuck yeah. Or if he would sell the team, then I would take that offer. If he would sell the team, I would take the offer.
Yeah, sell it to Cuban. You sell it to Mark Cuban, and I'll just give you the card.
But I mean, I think we talked about it already when they said about 30 years behind home plate. Now, is that the club or is that
he's putting level? You up to 200. You probably still got to pay for the Renegade dog.
Which wasn't very good. I didn't have one, but you said it wasn't.
How much was that thing? Like $20 or something? Or that was the one with the pierogies on it and stuff, right? I don't know if you bought it in
a box or in a sleeve or.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Now the pulled pork pierogi sandwich that they had.
Oh man,
is fire.
That sounds good.
I feel like it's went downhill, but back in the day, that used to be fire.
I mean, the Renegade dog $15 beers. I mean, it wasn't fucking like god awful, but it was okay.
How much was the Renegade dog?
I think like fucking $25 or something.
25 fucking bucks.
$20. I can't remember. It was a foot long with fucking roast beef and pierogies on it.
Damn.
And Scrawny said he would give up the 30 years if Bob Nutting would sell the team. Would you keep the Livy Dune suite offer? Or Livy Dunn? Is it Livy Dune or Livy Dunn? Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn. Would you keep the suite, Scrawny?
She's the princess of Pittsburgh. She gets whatever the fuck she wants.
Fuck yeah.
Okay? She's our Taylor Swift.
She is our Taylor Swift. I know she was at Monaca Planet Fitness one time. I seen a bunch of people posting about it. Mostly guys, but
that's a fucking random ass gym to go to.
Right. She was shooting some kind of promo.
The Pirates don't have a fucking facility she can get workout at.
Weird.
No, but I'd switch it for another softball. Oh yeah, they were offering. That is true. I forgot about that. You and 30 of your friends get a softball game inside PNC Park, coached by Pittsburgh alum. That would be kind of fun, though.
That would be cool.
See, I would just hold on to just to taunt them for 30 fucking years like they did me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You'll get this card in 21 seasons, buddies.
You make it to a World Series, I'll make a deal.
Fuck yeah. Now, Jaden Daniels cards are on the rise right now because of what he's doing in the playoffs.
Yeah. You win two fucking playoff games, yeah, as a rookie.
I've been following that. I've seen the prices on those go up a lot.
Well, like when he came into the league, he said he saw what Jay Stroud did, and he set that as all of his goals to beat.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't know if he matched his yards or whatever, but he's definitely doing it in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of shocked when they beat the Lions.
Yeah, especially by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that was kind of shocking. So now, like I said, people are going crazy over that card. I would too. I don't want Philly to go there. Fuck Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. Well, if Eagles and the Bills go, it's gonna be Pickett and Trubisky possibly coming in.
Yeah, one of them's going home with the Super Bowl 1 year after leaving the Steelers. So that's kind of it's kind of shit. But like you said, Jalen Hurts gets hurt, Josh Allen gets hurt, and we have a Kenny Pickett and fucking Mitch Trubisky Super Bowl. That would be the craziest thing I think ever.
I mean, it would just be like they'd both have 120 yards, one touchdown.
I was going to say, if
Pickett would
goes to like 0-0,
Trubisky would throw an interception at the end of the game, and then Pickett would have a fourth quarter win.
That would be it, 7-0. They just throw a bunch of interceptions back and forth.
well, Kenny's afraid to throw the ball, so probably not.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they got Saquon, so they're just going to run the shit out of the ball at that point. Yeah, but sports cards, Pokemon cards are definitely on the up and up right now. If you're ever looking, I'll give a shout out to my friend T Bev. He runs a page on Facebook called Packs on Deck in the card shop. Check it out. He's always posting breaks and doing different things with cards, selling cards. So
sweet.
If you're ever in the market for sports cards, look him up. And he dabbles in the vintage Pokemon, and I don't think he does any new Pokemon, but he does the old stuff. Definitely sports cards, baseball, football, basketball, hockey. So
sweet.
Another news this week.
Has a page.
He has a page. He doesn't have a shop, but it's called the Card Shop. Yeah, he does breaks. I think he just passed like 2,000 breaks or something crazy. He's deep in it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Sean Feeney? How you been, buddy?
Feeney.
So in other news, oh yeah, Boy Meets World, Mr. Feeney. In other news, we had a 16-hour shutdown of TikTok. I know my wife was very disappointed, and she felt like she couldn't go on with life without TikTok. She was like, "What am I going to do with myself?"
Yeah, if China's not monitoring you, how do you go on?
Yeah. Ask Celine Dion.
You leave me and my Chinese spy alone. We have a special connection.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, we talked about my music challenge last week, and we talked about Franz Ferdinand because that was the new release I listened to last Friday. And right after we got done with the show, Garrett decided to click on TikTok, and one of the first things he seen was Franz Ferdinand. So
yeah, dude, I was bombarded by like 3 or 4 things. I can't remember what all it was, but it was
you
for like
texted
5
me,
or 10 minutes straight.
I can't remember what the other one was. You said Franz Ferdinand was definitely one of them.
Suppositories, maybe. I don't know.
What was the other thing? Oh, LiAngelo Ball.
Oh yeah, he popped up like 3 times.
Damn. Well, it's good to see Mr. Chow is doing his job still. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get any ads for the ball shop?
Oh yeah.
Ball joint.
Ball joint.
Maybe Brian moved somewhere and opened up a new ball joint. Maybe ball joint.
A more ball friendly place, maybe like California somewhere, San Francisco.
No.
All right.
You still with us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was trying to plug in my headset because it was dying, but I can't
okay.
have it plugged in on at the same time. So
no.
Gotcha.
Roll till it dies.
All right. So no ads for the ball joint in San Francisco or LA anywhere?
Wait, what?
We were saying about your TikTok algorithm, and
yeah,
we said you didn't get any algorithms for the ball joint. Maybe Brian opened up a new shop somewhere, and you got some ads about meatball sandwiches.
It was just videos of Mordiak getting touched
over and over. CCT footage.
Yeah, no meatball sandwiches. Yeah, it was just LiAngelo Ball and fucking Franz Ferdinand.
Damn. Happy to be out of the box. What box did come out of, Sean? Maybe he was in a sports card box.
Motherfucker got 30 days in the hole.
Maybe. I'm thinking maybe he was in a sports card box and somebody finally pulled him out. Or maybe he was addicted to TikTok, and when it shut down, he finally broke his addiction. He's out of the TikTok box.
He's out.
He's right back off the wagon.
Right back off. True. 16 hours. It's 16 hours off of TikTok.
Trendy dances and bad singers.
Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. You know, it's like the old saying.
Well, that's it. I've seen like so many alternatives, like people talking about, like, I guess you can make the most money on TikTok out of, like, they pay the most. Besides, like, if you tried to do reels or whatever on Instagram, if your reel does better on TikTok, you get so much more money, which is kind of crazy. And then, like, that got me thinking too, like, all these influencers and whatnot, like, if they don't have TikTok to make money off of, are they just going to go work a regular job and people going to see them and be like, hey, you were that one person from TikTok?
I have a ton of reels.
You forgot the pickles on my Big Mac.
Well over 1 million views, and they make like no money
on Facebook. Now, if you were on,
like, if I have a post that goes over 1 million views, it tends to make something.
Okay, so the reels don't do anything, really.
No. They used to when I first. Sorry.
Good.
Sometimes they'll run different things. When I first joined the whole creator side of Facebook, they had a reels bonus thing going on, but I wasn't a stout. Like, you had to be, you had to have this, and this for, like, 90 days before you're eligible or whatever.
Yeah,
So I
think you had to have at least 5,000 followers
and do like so many minutes of live and all this stuff, all these hoops you got to jump. Yeah. But now, unless they bring stuff back sometimes, I don't know if they've done it lately, but I kind of missed the wave on that, because people were making supposedly thousands of dollars from reels for a while, and then Facebook kind of stopped it all together. Then they rolled back the payouts because there were people bitching. I made 10 grand off this one video, and now they're only paying me $1,000. Well, same thing. Like, I've had months where I made a couple $100 off Facebook, and the last probably 6 months I've made 10, 25. It's just like my reach is in the toilet, because the Zuckerberg likes to crack that whip, and you post something that gets a little edgy or something, they flag you for stuff, and then they throttle your reach. So it's
well, I have to say that the Steelers failures have been quite profitable for me.
Yeah, good. I was gonna say, I've seen
people love to come in and just suffer together.
Well, hell, I had one post. I see you've got some good reach on a lot of stuff lately, and I've had stuff that has had, like, 25,000 shares or whatever, and not made, like, made a couple bucks off it. So it's just like, what the hell gives Facebook?
It's weird. Like, I'll have stuff with a bunch of shares, but if it doesn't have comments and likes, like, it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do well.
But now it's odd that you're not getting the other two with shares.
Yeah.
So now, whenever if somebody shares something, all right, so say you posted something on your page, 500 people shared this post. Now, do the comments on the shares count or no?
Yeah, it all goes towards your. I forget what it's called. Like you have a reach. Oh, they're called impressions.
Yeah.
So that's like right, your impressions are like all the likes, and then it'll have comments as well. It all calculates into one. You get credit for all of it, unless you share it to a group, then you don't get credit for that stuff.
Okay, so if it's
Now,
in a
if
group,
somebody
then-
else shares it to a group, I think it counts.
unless you do it, if you do it yourself, they're like, "Oh, you're trying."
Yeah, so like if I shared in, say like a Steelers fan page, I might get shares out of that, but even those I think don't count for me.
But if somebody shared it to that page for you,
Yeah. Yep.
and
So,
you would get all the
share,
likes,
share,
and
share
comments.
my shit to pages, motherfuckers. How about that?
Gotcha.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
Okay, I didn't know that. See, they just asked me if I wanted to be a creator recently, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, if I post something and whatever, if I can make money off it,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, do that. And then I had to request to get into the monetized thing.
Okay.
And it went through it went through in like a day, I think, after I requested it.
Oh, nice.
But I forget how to find it. You have to like go into the settings. And it's
Okay.
in there somewhere. Like in the creator settings, you can request to be monetized. And
It just
it went
depends
through.
on
It was
your
I
reach.
think I had like 1,200 followers when I did it.
So what's the most you've, because your page is in way better standing than mine there, Steely. So what's a good month for you in Facebook world? You know, with your reach and everything.
Money.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
just curious. Like,
the most I made was like 250 in 1 month.
nice. That's good. I mean, because yeah, I mean, if
And
you
it
get
was
consistently-
it was funny because like the post that did that actually made like 500, but it split between 2 months.
Oh, okay. So they carry it over from 1 month to the next.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was like right at the end of one of them, and then started the next one. It was still taking off.
Sweet.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's not bad. At least you got something for next, 2 months like that. But
yeah,
but I feel like how you did say like they monitor and limit your reach on certain things, because sometimes I'm just like, how did that not like?
yeah, and then they want original content, and then you put some original out there, and it's like it goes nowhere. And then if you use like a meme that's a template that's been used before and it goes crazy, then they don't give you nothing either, or they give you it's just like it doesn't always pan out to how you think it should for what you think. I just got this dank original meme I made, and then it's like, what, nobody saw this,
dank.
nobody.
So like it'll especially like when I first started getting a couple successful ones, it would be more not even so much like a popular meme, but like just a picture I found wherever that I just put my own spin on, like made my own title or added to it. That would
That's
take
what I
off, but it
meant,
would take
like
it would take like 3 or 4 days to take off. Now when I post
Mm.
something, if it's pretty good, it's like almost immediate.
Okay.
Man, well, that's good. Maybe
Like I have enough of an active following at the moment
yeah.
that like if I do post something good, it tends to take off. But there's also several duds with that.
I think what helps you too is that you're mostly sports focused, and a lot of people, that you don't really dabble into politics or anything too edgy. It's all mostly sports content, and people love that. So maybe I need to just kind of rein in, rebrand or something. Be less edgy or something. I don't know, but
yeah, I'd say just post whatever you like.
True.
If they don't like them, fuck them.
I've been thinking about doing like a food, like more like starting like a food page where it's not, it's just like food reviews and cooking stuff with kind of humorous spins on it. Nothing, no politics, no, nothing too crazy. Just kind of.
That's half of what I watch on TikTok. So.
Oh
yeah, that's what I like on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the content I like.
You get so many food recipes from TikTok, and my wife's always sending me something. Look at this. Let's make this.
That
and
you
then
never
we make it. No.
Mm.
Be like, oh, what was that one TikTok video of that one dinner idea? And it's which one? I'm like, fuck, I can't remember, but it looked so good at the time. And then, like, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that. And then whenever it comes down to making it, you're like, I don't feel like doing that. It's too much work. I mean, we've made a few recipes, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, I made those Mexican hot dogs and had like every Mexican on my page killing me.
How were those?
I believe I'd be rolling around in her grave. I'm like, fuck, send help. I'm just a fat white boy. Help.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the Mexican hot dogs?
Oh, they were good as fuck.
Yeah.
I would have done, the only thing I fucked up were the buns. I tried to get like nice buns, and it would have worked better with just like the fucking 80-cent buns.
Your Mexican hot dog don't want none unless you got nice buns.
See, I until I saw your post about the Mexican hot dogs, I just thought that was something in the same genre as like a Dirty Sanchez. I didn't know that was a food item, so I guess I missed that TikTok. So
yeah, you're just waiting for me to take my pants off.
I was like, what's going on here? This is weird. You know, I'm sitting there with my pants unzipped waiting for something to happen.
I never seen the Mexican hot dogs until you posted it, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Dude, it was every third video for like 3 days. I'm like, fuck, hot dogs are like my favorite food. I was like, fuck, I gotta make those.
Yeah.
What kind of foods are shaped like dicks?
I will say, like, the difference between the videos I saw and what I made, they had like a small bath of oil, like basically a shallow fry going on, and I didn't do that part. I just like kind of put a little bit of oil in and fried everything.
So next time.
So you fry it and put jalapenos on, or what exactly is the Mexican hot dog?
You slice jalapenos, onions, and tomatoes, and then fry it all along with your hot dogs.
Ooh.
And then you also fry, like, butter and fry your buns, and then eat them.
Damn, that sounds freaking good, man. I mean, so it's like a deep fried or just lightly pan fried, like. I mean,
they had
like
oil. Like I said, they had like a shallow fry. Like there was a puddle of oil. I didn't do that, but you could definitely do that.
What you need to do, you guys need to go to the hot dog shop and like video it, you know, like make a viral video and ask them like, hey, can you make me a Mexican hot dog, and get like film it, like just have them throw it in a deep fryer.
Listen,
see what they say.
We can go down to fucking Red Hot. My boy Paul will fucking hook us up.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. That would
I've
make
never
an
had
awesome
Red
video.
Hots. I live
never
out
had
this way.
Red Hot.
I've never had Red Hot.
Oh my god,
I've never had it. I had Jimmy's out here, which is I like Jimmy's.
Is good. Bill's Sandwich Shop, I think, is better.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
It's basically
they're like brothers or something.
It's whatever. I mean, it's just my preference. Okay, Steve can have a fucking preference. All right. Now, if you think the thing I like better about Red Hot is they have the fresh cut fries.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like the
Bill's, Jimmy's, you're just getting like
you're getting the frozen,
frozen, but their chili sauce is very good.
I love that's. If I had to go chili, I would go Jimmy's. I mean, obviously, I haven't had Red Hot. I'll have to try it, but I know
definitely needs to go on the list.
The chili at Jimmy's compared to the hot dog shop is, I would say, better. It has like a spice to it.
Let me ask you something.
All right.
You ever get hot dog shop to go?
Yeah.
Why does your car stink for 4 days after?
It really does. And I don't understand it.
Like, is it the onions? Is it the chili sauce? What the fuck is it about the hot dog shop that it stinks for 3 or 4 days?
It is bad.
I don't give a fuck. You leave your fucking windows open. Like you put an air freshener in there. It don't matter.
No, it's gonna smell. It's
like
bad.
I need to talk to Cam Hilton and be like, listen, man, you got that detailing business. Just be like, I can get the fucking hot dog shop stank out.
That'd be a good promo. Because I guarantee you, everybody that's got hot dog shop feels the same way. I know. I just bought that. I bought a new truck in August, and the one night I wanted hot dog shop, and I was like, I'm not fucking picking this up and bringing it home because
you gotta put it in the bed.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna smell. So we ended up going to the hot dog shop and eating there.
Damn,
but it does.
Did you get to the one in Elwood?
Yeah, the one in Elwood.
You were fucking a block and a half from Red Hot. You didn't go there.
What? All right. So what?
It's cash only.
Okay, cash only.
Yeah, we
What's
don't pay
what's
taxes in this
driven me
bitch.
away from Red Hot
money
is
laundering.
the cheese. They put sliced cheese on everything. It's not
Yeah.
like squirted cheese. So like the fries have
You know
a
what
slice of cheese.
you know what the hack is for that?
What's that?
You just like leave the lid closed and let it fucking melt, and then it's all the same. But
Take a
yet, like, you'll
hairdryer
go
with
to
you
the
and
hot dog
fucking blow
shop.
it on there?
You'll go to the hot dog shop and get fucking Cheese Whiz instead.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That cheese whiz is
It's the
awesome.
same shit.
All right, so pick up Red. Now, does your car stink from Red Hot if you get it to go?
I had it for lunch today, and I didn't smell it when I left work.
Okay, so that's a good thing then.
It
That's
doesn't
good.
have the preserving chemicals that hot dog
Hot
shop
dog
has
shop
because
does.
it's all made fresh every day.
Okay. All right, I'll try it out. I'll let you know. Maybe are they open every day? Or they close like a certain day? They're open every day.
I think
All
there's
right,
7 days.
maybe that'll be my dinner Sunday. Try it out, and I'll get back to you on how it tasted compared to hot dog shop and Jimmy's, where I'd put it along
You're
the
gonna-
3.
You're gonna like it.
So I'm gonna get it to go so I can melt that cheese slice on the way home, and then I'll do a review if my truck smells when I go to get
Yeah,
back in
no,
it.
absolutely. I mean, I don't know that I trust your taste buds though with your fucking Turco's take, but
Dude,
Turco's is delicious, man.
that is the greatest pizza I think I've ever had
It's
in my
not.
life.
It's
get
definitely on the top list. It's solid pizza, man. Especially
I
for
I don't know. I don't know if
what
I
the
just got a
fuck you
bad
had.
pizza.
Yeah, I
I don't know if
what
I
you
just
had.
got a bad pizza, but it had no fucking flavor to it whatsoever.
Which one did you order? What kind did you get? Like what?
I got bacon and banana peppers.
Huh.
You had to. I don't know. Something
It was
been an
it
off
was
day.
fucking it was flavorless, and I got chicken
No.
cutlet that was
See, I
equally.
can't
as bad.
speak for the chicken cutlets because I haven't had those.
Well,
But
I just
the
wanted
pizza
to.
is
I was doing a
fire.
review, so I wanted to do something besides just pizza.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the pizza's fire. The
Fucking
pepperoni rolls are
hot
fire.
garbage.
What else have I
I'll
had
take
from
Oh
there?
if
yeah,
I'm in
the
that area,
pepperoni
I'm going
roll.
Pizza Man
hell
pizza
yeah.
every time.
See, I just had Pizza Man pizza last Saturday, and it was good. Like, I mean, it's hard comparing round pizza to square pizza, but
Yeah, and the sauce is
Yeah.
completely different as well.
yeah, the sauce is completely different. No, it was good. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was better than the Turcos, but I would take it over Mangino's probably if we're talking about this area.
Yeah,
And Mr. Pizza. I mean, Mr. Pizza. There's a place out here, Mr. Pizza. I don't know if you've had it, but it's
I've heard
literally
of it.
like
I don't think I've ever had it.
cheap as shit, and it's not bad pizza. It's not like you're paying for like Chinese food pizza. I mean, it's obviously better than Chinese food pizza, but you get like 2 medium pizzas delivered for 2 8-slice medium pizzas delivered to your door for $12.50.
What? Dude, that's wild.
Dude,
$12.50. Oh my god.
Those
and
are
that's
fucking Little
2
Caesars prices.
and that's
That's
2
amazing.
toppings
And they
on each
what?
pizza.
And they bring it to your door, and then you give them a tip, and you're golden. Man, that's cheaper than it's cheaper than Little Caesars probably.
Yeah,
'Cause I think a little
you're $20 in.
I think Little Caesars is like I think their cheapest pizza is like $7 now, thanks to inflation, and it's not even worth $7, because you eat it.
No.
You're like, oh, this is gonna be it'll be okay. It's just cheap pizza, and then you're like, you just immediately regret it after that first slice. You're like, why the hell did I give into this? But
Fuck
we lost
Steve guy.
left eye. I don't know where he went. Fuck.
I mean, his pizza taste was that bad that he just had to leave.
Come on, Turco's is good, man. I for Detroit style pizza, and it's pan fried Sicilian. They call it pan fried Sicilian, which I guess it is, but it's more like Detroit style, and it's
Yeah. All right, losing everybody. What the hell's going on?
Oh,
hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
You came back in and we lost Todd.
Oh shit. Yeah, because I was talking and then all of a sudden it just went. See ya.
Yeah. Your thing just disappeared, and then me and DFD talked for a little bit, and then as soon as you re-entered, his disappeared.
That's so weird. No, your picture's gone. Oh, you're back. Having some technical difficulties, I guess. Yeah, because I like looked for the box down in the bottom and I wasn't even there anymore. And I was like, what the hell? All right, we're back. You hear us? Nope. He doesn't have a mic now.
All right. Well, let's get into wrapping it up since we're having some issues here.
So we did a draft of cereal last week. So this week we're gonna do a draft of all-time video games. And if you say like Call of Duty in there, obviously that's the whole franchise. So Mario franchise.
Yeah.
So
Although, like, I think we should do like obviously Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, all that stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Like the big name games, like not just be like,
Yeah.
oh, like if you're like Mario and fucking Mario Odyssey and Mario Sunshine, those are all bundled into one. But if you're like, oh, there's a Mario and Luigi game, then we could say like that's separate. You know what I mean? Like you'll get a Mario 64 with Mario. So anything Mario branded, I guess we'll say.
All right. How we leading it off this time?
You're in the first spot, so I guess I'll be the middleman again. Is this?
Oh, the pivot
that's the way
man.
we did it last week, right? Yeah, I'm the pivot man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We started
you'll
with
start.
DFD last week.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing. So, all-time favorite video game franchise to you. We got what, 5 rounds?
Yeah, we'll do 5 rounds. Yeah. All right. I'll start her off with The Legend of Zelda.
Ooh, solid pick. I'm not going to go with what I play the most, but my favorite all time, Pokemon.
Wow.
That's always a fan favorite.
Yeah, I have to go. Like, I mean, I've played every single one of them, so
yeah,
I have to go with it. So what? That's 2 to you, DFD.
Man, I'm gonna go with Mega Man. Kind of obscure a bit, People just kind of sleep on Mega Man, but they're
I never really played
quality
them.
side scrollers.
Yeah, great on the NES.
Yeah, lots of good times playing the originals on NES.
You get another pick too.
Shit. Okay. I'll go with the obvious Super Mario Brothers. But
solid pick.
I was surprised I made it that far.
I am too. I was gonna take it, but I mean, I know we talked and you guys said you didn't like Pokemon, but I had to go with the obvious. Like it's Pokemon. I had to take it right off the rip. Because I would definitely go out and buy a new Pokemon game over a Mario game. Zelda, maybe I'd go Zelda before Pokemon. That's debatable.
Cool.
My second all-time gaming franchise, I'm gonna go. I can't take it that. I mean, I do buy it I'm gonna go Resident Evil. I love me a Resident Evil game.
Yeah,
that's
my
a pretty
kid's obsessed
extensive
with that game.
franchise.
Yeah, it's solid.
For my second, I'm going to go Call of Duty. Surprised that made it this far, but especially with like the Warzone attachments. I've bought every Call of Duty for the last 15 years.
I have 2, and it's probably my favorite game. Like it's all I really play, but at the same time, I'm like, I just can't I can't say it's the greatest of all time. I guess I don't know. Like I'm debating greatest and favorite, and like I don't know.
I remember back to the early PC days when before Call of Duty there was a game Medal of Honor, which I think I don't know if that was made by the same studio or
I
Call of
played
Duty
that.
just ripped it off. But like we're
Yeah,
talking like 97, 98, like they had it on the PC, and you could play online, similar game, do the death match. It was pretty good for its time, with playing other people, I think it was like 8 people on a server or something, but on like an old PC, we're talking like a 386 Pentium or something, like way back in the day.
way back then.
But it played pretty well for its era, and then like it segued into, when Xbox became
The powerhouse it is.
yeah, you could finally play something like that online, of course, and then you go real old school, you got Doom and Quake, but yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is one of those things. It's like a love or hate. Like you want to love it because it can be a fun game, but it can also I also feel like as a fan, a longtime fan, like there's so much more they could incorporate to the game to make it better. I feel like the past 10 years they've just been cashing in on using the same engine over and over again, and they could really.
It's like a Madden now, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like. There's so much more they could do to build it from the ground up to be
They want
an
you to pay
actual
for
next
skins
gen
and
fucking game. Yeah, and pay for this, pay for that. It's just. But I do like the
dabble
game.
in those.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, number 3 for me is going to be the Halo franchise.
Damn it.
Solid franchise.
That's where I was gonna go. I was gonna take Halo. That's my next one because I was like, I need a shooter, and I was like, I'm gonna go. I mean, Resident Evil is a shooter, but it's
I had them lined
shooter.
up coming back to back after DFD went. I was like, oh, please, Steve, don't take one.
All right. So my next one, I'm gonna have to go Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, they re-released it, and I
Mhm.
love the shit out of those games.
The
I
re-release
like
is
the
great.
later ones.
Yeah. I didn't dabble in the later ones. I mean, I didn't get into them as much as I got into like the first 3. The first 3 for me were like perfect games back then, and I mean, even the remasters did justice to them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What was something Wasteland was like my favorite one.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Wasteland. I think that came after. Was that Underground or?
Yeah, because like you go through like New Orleans and like do a bunch of like
Yeah, I
crazy
remember that
fucking
one. I
fights
do
and shit.
remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as someone who's been to New Orleans recently for the first and maybe the last time, I can vouch that a Wasteland fits that place very well. So.
Well, damn.
Very, yeah.
Don't go to Louisiana, I guess.
I mean, it's got its charm, but it's yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's an old city. It's got a lot of homeless, a lot of sketchy. Even in the daytime, Bourbon Street's a pretty sketchy place. But it's definitely experienced a lot of culture and history. I just a little too Stone Age
Too
for
much.
my taste. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, but give it a shot once in your life at least. Go try the beignets. They're pretty damn good, and the gumbo down there is pretty good. But
I never had gumbo. Never had beignet either. I don't know. I don't even know what beignet is.
It's like
like
pastry.
It's like a fried ball of dough with powdered sugar, and it's delicious.
I've had those. We just called them fried dough or funnel cakes.
Yeah, it's kind of like a funnel cake. It's kind of like a town like Zeppeli you can get up north, but like it's very similar. Instead of a ball shape, it's in like kind of like a little square loaf shape, and but they're freaking solid. And then gumbo is like, if you like gravy, it's kind of like a gravy type sauce where like they'll put like meat and rice in it. It's pretty damn delicious.
Yeah.
You can spice it up.
All right, I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to do some homework on food here and try different things.
Definitely.
Yeah, you got picks 3 and 4 there, DFD.
I'm gonna go with Grand Theft Auto.
Solid.
From something that's come from like a top-down little scroller game, like moving your little car around and getting out and hitting the space bar to shoot people with little bullet lines that come out to what it is now. I mean, it's phenomenal how much growth we've seen on that franchise over the years.
Are we getting Grand Theft Auto 6 this year?
God, they just keep kicking the can further down the road. I hope so. I'm optimistic, but a lot of people are fearful we'll get another trailer this year and then they'll pass it on into 2026 for release. So who the hell knows? So yeah, hopefully so. Fingers crossed. We'll see that soon. And then my other pick would be gosh. Let me go with man, it's tough, but damn, why am I drawing a blank on game? Like, I mean, I go with Sonic the Hedgehog, man, because he's OG as hell.
Sonic solid. I just tried to play.
Throwback.
I just tried to play Sonic and Knuckles a few days ago, and I was getting pissed off because I was like, how did I do this when I was younger? It was so much easier.
I remember I got that game for Christmas. I remember unwrapping that and playing the hell out of it. You know, that was
Yeah, my wife got one of those things you plug into the TV, and it has like 20,000 games from TikTok
nice.
for Christmas from
our
friend.
Sweet.
And I was like, Sonic and Knuckles, I'm going to play this. And yeah, which I also tried to play my next pick and got destroyed as well. My next pick's Mortal Kombat.
A solid franchise.
I fucking hated Mortal Kombat. Bunch of
Donkey Kong?
mashing motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. You know something? You suck. Donkey Kong rules. Yeah, I tried to play that on there too, and I don't know if you can't mash the buttons as well anymore. I don't know what's going on, but I got my ass whipped. So, but I still enjoy Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
So that's my next pick.
All right, I'm gonna go with my last two. I'm gonna go Mario Kart, just purely for its ability to ruin relationships. If you've never been hit with a blue shell, you've never played well.
Yeah. Now, have you ever did the drunk driving Mario Kart?
Nah.
So I've always wanted to do this.
Play Mario Kart or what?
No. So there's a game
done that in Grand Theft Auto, but
with Mario Kart. So everybody that's playing has to have a beer. Now, you can't drive your cart if you're drinking. So if you want to take a drink, you have to stop the cart, like pull it over, take a drink, or chug it right off the bat. But you have to finish a whole beer during the whole race.
Oh,
so if you want to go right from the get-go and chug it.
Oh, damn. Or
shotgun it, right? Yeah. Or pull over, take a sip, get back going a little bit.
And if you don't finish the beer completely by the end of the race, you're disqualified. From.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that idea. It's pretty fun. But you'd have to play in part. Well, I mean, you could do it over like a live stream, I guess, too. Make sure everybody's being honest about it. But
maybe we'll have to do that one day.
I'm down. I'm DTF.
I don't know how. Find out. I don't know how we could do it, but we'll try to figure out a way. Put the little Mario Kart screen there and have it on us drinking beer.
Well, everybody can have multiple cameras.
That is true.
Yeah.
We just have one on the Mario Kart.
We could just double it, have 6 frames.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna have to freshen up on my Mario Kart skills because I haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I probably played 6 months ago, but that was about it.
Yeah, I've got to dust off the Switch or whatever we've got on the Switch. I haven't played it in a minute though. My kids' Switches, but yeah.
Get ready for Switch 2.
Coming
sometime this year.
I'm not buying that.
I probably won't either. It depends.
Nah, it's the fucking Switch with bigger controllers.
Well, I heard that they're going to have, which I probably wouldn't play on it, but like Call of Duty and Halo, they're supposed to dabble into better ended games, I guess. So we'll see.
Yeah, they're only fucking 20 years behind on that.
Yeah, that's always been my biggest gripe with Nintendo. That they use last generation hardware over and over again. At this point, they're like 4 generations back of hardware. But it's okay for the games they make. Like they don't, I understand they don't need to be cutting edge for, Mario, so I accept it. But why even bother putting out a new console that's just basically more of the same we've had for 10 years now? Like, it's unnecessary. It's not. There's not. Their definition of more powerful games, what is that even going to be, or is it even needed? So it's the same song and dance they've been doing for
how long?
For how long now? So it's like, why even get excited about a new console? Because it's going to be just the same games on a different system.
Different platform. We'll see. Maybe they come out of the gate swinging. So I know they were trying to do something with Microsoft.
Well, the crazy thing is, way back, a lot of people don't know. I mean, I'm sure most of us do, but like way back in the day, like in the Super Nintendo days, before Nintendo 64 came out, Nintendo was worried, because I remember I used to get Nintendo Power, and there was a whole spread on the Nintendo CD system that was going to come out, and then they ended up selling it to Sony, and that's where the PlayStation came from. So Nintendo literally shit their own bed on what could have been, just their system. But, they're like, you know what? Somebody was like, this is too much for us. This is too powerful. We need to get rid of this and sell it. So, yeah, so that ended up.
Know that.
That's how Sony PlayStation came to be, because Nintendo just passed the torch. But they developed all that technology, and they just sold it off. So, so they had their shot. I mean, granted, again, for what their games they do, I guess it wouldn't have been necessary, but it would have completely shifted the whole cycle of Nintendo gaming industry, and they would have been an even more successful company if they held on to that. But
that's kind of crazy. I did not know that.
That's pretty wild stuff. So, and then I saw a blurb. I didn't read it. I didn't click on it, but I saw something about Atari supposedly working on something else too now. Is that right? Did anybody see that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Like, they posted some teaser, but I didn't really read too much into it. Did you see anything on that?
Yeah, Sega's supposed to be making a new system too.
Damn.
Really? Everybody's coming back. Make a comeback.
With my final pick, I will go with the Donkey Kong franchise.
Donkey Kong.
I like Donkey Kong.
All right, my final pick. It's a tough one. There's quite a few good ones out there still. Like, part of me wants to say Madden, but like, it's the copy and paste of it. It's fun. Yeah, NHL's kind of the same way.
That's why I just passed on all sports games.
Yeah, they're all kind of like, I love NHL. NHL's up there in top games I'll play, but like, it's always the same shit. I'm gonna go with the God of War franchise.
Oh, nice.
I do love those games. I know you're probably not a PlayStation guy, but they're solid games. What's your last pick?
Man, I was gonna do like Street Fighter, but it's great, but we cover like Mortal Kombat, combat's kind of like the fighter genre, and I don't. There's so many games, like, maybe just like shit. It's tough because there's so many things I could say. I guess maybe I'll go just like really retro. Like, let's maybe I'm gonna go with like shit. I was good. I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, let me go with like Final Fight, even though like they haven't had like an entry in a long time, but like those are games I always like gravitated towards in the arcade, or just pretty much one of them. But I've got the home version, but it's just always been one of those things that like kind of way back even before Street Fighter or whatever, it was kind of like incorporating my love of like just arcade brawlers and stuff. So it's just always held a special place in my gaming history heart, So maybe one day we'll see a new one come around, maybe for like a 3D World version, but
never know. Sega and Atari are making a comeback.
Anything can happen, I guess.
Anything can happen. All right. Well, that does it for us this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week for some more discussions. Again, drop us a follow at Pittsburgh Steely, Dumpster Fire Dad. Put this in your whole podcast page. Check us out. Give us a follow. Give us a like. We appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in.
Episode 3 in the books.
Stay warm.
Don't freeze. Don't freeze your extremities off. Make sure you keep them covered and warm.